If you are experiencing foundation issues, get a free estimate from Ox Foundations.
Hello everybody, I'm Tom Roberts from the Greater Coosa Valley Chamber of Commerce, and we've got a busy week ahead, and it's not going to get any less active as school gets out, but want to tell you about a couple of things coming up in the next 36 hours. The American Values Breakfast from the Boy Scouts is going to be honoring Colonel Sanders, Colonel Charlie Sanders of Sylacauga, and Jane Cobia. With the Heart of the Eagle Awards. That's going to also feature their keynote speaker, Tommy Tuberville, former Auburn coach and current candidate for the U.S. Senate seat held by Doug Jones right now. That's going to be at First United Methodist Church from 7:30 until 9 tomorrow. Also tomorrow night, 6:30 till about 8 o'clock at the Comer Museum and Art Center. We've got the Sisters exhibition, the artists, what do you call it? The artists reception. That'll be down there tomorrow night. And then also the big deal for graduates all over all the area schools, Sylacauga, Beebe, Comer, Childersburg, Fayetteville, Winterboro, Talladega, all of them are having their graduation tomorrow night at 7 o'clock at various and sundry. Some of them will be the outdoor things at the stadium. Some of them will be in their arenas or auditoriums, but that's a big thing. But as we wind up school week, and the kids are chomping at the bits to get out of school for the summertime, and moms and dads are eager to find something positive for their kids to do, and that's one of the features that we have here today. Is we have Anthony Murphy of the Childersburg Park and Recreation Department. Thank you. Do you prefer Anthony or Tony? I've always called you Tony. But
Anthony's good.
Anthony's
Yes,
good. Okay, I'll try to fix that in my mind. But Anthony is the director over there, and y'all have all sorts of fun stuff on the schedule for the kids this summer. One of the things, y'all are winding up baseball and softball season.
We are, Tom. We are. We're doing good. We had a great season this year. We had over 13 teams in baseball and softball. We got great coaches, great parents. We're doing good. Right now we're working on All-Stars.
And the weather got you to get your full schedule in, so
yes,
that helps a lot.
Yes, you're right.
And you got All-Stars coming up. You got a bunch of teams at every age level. How's that shake out? We're going to be hosting some, aren't we?
We're hosting 8U District this year in Childersburg.
For the uninformed, 8U is 8 and under. 8
and under, correct.
Okay.
8 and under Childersburg District this year. We'll play Phoenix City first, June the 3rd through June the 6th. 5:30 will start. Every day will be 5:30 and 7:30. So come out and let's have some fun. Our 10U team will go to Talladega June 6th through June 9th. And our 12U team will go to Alex City June 6th through June 9th. And
we've got our girls also competing in their district play.
Girls is going to state July 12th to July 14th.
So that's a big deal.
Yes, it is.
I know folks in Childersburg really put a big emphasis on the youth sports and the youth balls. You got a lot of support from, well, you got some elected officials that work the concession stand pretty hard.
Exactly right. It's a hard job to work a concession stand. And I would like to thank Ken, the mayor, Ken Weston. He does a great job in there. If you never had Tiger Burger, it's come out and enjoy that.
But that's going to go all the way through the hosting of the 8 and under district tournament.
Yes, it is.
All right, but also this summer, there are other activities. You've got a very capable person that's over the summer camp program. Still got a few slots left, but boy, does she have a summertime arranged for these kids.
She does. We're right now taking a registration fee. $40 registration fee, $70 per kid. We provide breakfast and lunch every day for them. All we ask you to bring a couple snacks. We're gonna have a lot. We got water slides.
That's an everyday thing.
Everyday thing. We got water slides all day, every day. We have a guy coming in, David Merlin. He is a magic show guy. He does a lot of illusion stuff. June the 7th, we're going to open it to the public also. $5 admission to get in. and it's going to be really good. He was on America's Got Talent. He was on David Letterman's show. He does really good.
He had a big show over here in Sylacauga a week or two ago, and this one's going to be primarily for the children of day camp. But you are opening the doors, and how does all that work? It's going to be June the 7th. What day of the week is that?
I think it's on a Friday.
Friday,
yeah,
okay.
it is.
And it's the big show is going to be at 4 p.m.
Yes, it is.
And you are going to invite, as Tava usually does, when she comes up with some really, really neat things, she opens the door for the community to come in and enjoy that. So bring your kids and stay and enjoy the show yourself.
Yes.
There is a cost factor in that beyond the day camp folks, because bringing in the public, this is a big show. This is something that's Las Vegas style.
Yes, it's a very big show. He does a really good job from what I hear and I see. Like I said, it's $5. Come out, bring your kids, enjoy the show.
Now, when do you kick off your summer camp program?
We kick off the 28th of this month.
Okay, so that's going to be on Tuesday. Of course, Monday is Memorial Day. It's a holiday for everybody except the farmers, and I say that because we've got something we'll talk to y'all about in just a minute for Childersburg. But now, the first week or so, y'all are not going to be providing breakfast and lunch?
No, sir, we're not.
Okay, and that starts when calendar turns over to June?
Correct.
Okay, just trying to make sure we got all this down. Now, there's so many different aspects to the Park and Recreation Department. Y'all have a close working relationship with the Senior Center. What are some of the things that people may or may not know about as far as what y'all offer the public? I know every single morning when the clock turns 7 o'clock, my wife is down there running the gym, and
we have a lot to offer. We have Zumba classes, we have yoga classes, we have workout equipment, we have walking tracks, just a lot of stuff we offer for the senior citizens also to come in to have fun, just to get out and enjoy themselves.
Y'all still do the Music Friday thing?
We do. We got the Pickers and Grins, what's called Fridays, and they are really good to come out and hear them on Friday nights, to hear them sing and pick.
Okay, now I also know that there's a big old monkey wrench that's about to get thrown into the thing. It's a very positive thing, but it's going to create, kind of like the bridge project, it's going to make things worse before it gets better.
Yes.
Y'all have been able to, along with the mayor and city council, been able to secure some grant funds to do some serious upgrades. It started with the bathrooms, and now it's going to go over to a lot of other aspects of the Limbaugh Community Center.
We really do. Tom, we're planning on the end of June, 1st of July, we're going to renovate the rec. We're going to extend the building out. We're going to make the lobby nice. We're going to redo the gym floors. We're going to add a 50 by 100 building on the side. It's going to look good. I want to thank Ken Weston, my liaison, Brandon Robertson, and the rest of the council, Michael McLean, Bill Moody, Glenn Stoverfield, and Andy Twyman. They've done a lot for our city. They're doing a really good job.
And it matters, the more modern and up-to-date facilities that you have, the more things you can offer to the public.
Correct.
Have you got anything that's kind of special to Anthony that you want to try to add to the program once you have the facilities to host that, or have you thought that far in advance? You're just trying to juggle what you got?
Yes, I'm trying to juggle what I got for now. Yes.
Well, one of the things too, the big shout out, I know that weather in the springtime is less than easily predictable, and you have a lot of the outdoor sports, especially the baseball and the softball and other things like that. Who are some of the folks that, along with you, we thought maybe you were going to leave that part behind. You were doing such a good job for a long time under Howie Smith to keep our facilities going, but you can't do that by yourself. And y'all do I know, like when the girls softball opened up their season, dedicated the arena, that was still on your job, and you guys didn't get to enjoy because y'all were out there with picks and rakes and diamond dry and trying to get everything ready. That's a big job. Who helps you?
This is a big job. Right now I got Peyton Logan helping me right now on the fields. We have a guy coming up to help us too also. It's a big job, Tom. People don't realize how much it takes to get these fields ready to play on.
They just enjoy.
Hey, that's all I care about. As long as our kids having fun playing, that's what I want to see.
And besides Peyton, anybody else you need to pat on the back? Because it's a thankless job because, like I said, everybody just wants it to happen.
Right. We have our inmates come out, and he does a really good job. I like to thank him too. So.
All right. Well, I appreciate all the hard work y'all do. Tried to post a few pictures of y'all out there working, getting things ready because people can talk and get ready and that sort of thing, but they're not paying attention to the hard work that goes into that. And the weather can throw you a lot of big curveballs. So,
one more thing, Tom, is parents. I want to appreciate my parents. Without the Childersburg parents, without our coaches we have now, we wouldn't be able to do what we're doing now.
Well, that's also a big factor in that. I'm big on the family unit, and rebuilding that means getting them involved in things, and that's why I appreciate so much all the things that you and your entire staff over at the Park and Recreation Department do for Childersburg, because you're involving and engaging not just the seniors and the kids, but the parents and everybody in between, and that makes it easy. You got to get them involved.
Exactly. You got to have a good relationship with them. That's what it takes.
Well, we appreciate you being here with us today. I got some other things we need to talk about. I kind of alluded to the Memorial Day. We've got a big day across the street in the First Baptist Church parking lot right next door to City Hall. We're going to be officially kicking off the Childersburg Market Day season for the summertime. Now, we've had a few hit and miss because of the weather and the crops for wintertime over the last couple of months. But it's time to kick things into a whole new gear. Got to thank Nancy and Torrance Thomas from 4 Mile Farm and Thomas Farm. They're going to be the big producers as far as our produce is concerned, but the market day extends way beyond that. We've got a new vendor this year, Sugar and Spice Spa. They'll have all sorts of neat things with the goat's milk lotions and soaps and stuff like that, and that's top quality handmade, homemade stuff, and we're excited to have her. Buddy the Candy Man is going to be with us at some point. We hadn't nailed him down early on. He's had some health and other family issues, so we're not sure if he's quite up to the weekly grind and all the heat, but he'll be there. Chris at home with the home baked goods. We're going to open up with Thine Hands. She does a lot of neat things, including her T-shirt jewelry. This is something that's quite unique. I scratched my head the first time I saw it. Oh, when you see it, it makes some sense. We're going to have a visit to open up the season from Maggie May, the Faith and Family book series from Deliverance Hope. And also, she's opened up a new Christian, Christ-centered gift and bookstore over on Coosa Pines Drive. She's going to be with us at least through the opening week, and several other things we're working on. A vendor that'll have fresh, free-range eggs and pork sausage, pork chops, and all this kind of stuff. So we got a lot of big things planned, and we'll be adding people along the way as we get through the season. But before then, the next big thing on the schedule, I dubbed it that a couple of weeks ago, from 8 a.m. until 2 p.m. at the Cuyamoga Gristmill Park this Saturday, the return of Cuyamoga Trade Day. And the last I talked with Jim and Lisa, they had over 50 vendors. They're going to have live music, going to have some delicious food, and all sorts of fun. And the park itself, that's an attraction. Right. They're very close. They built the boathouse to house all the kayaks and canoes and paddle boats, because they've gotten the Talladega Creek cleared all the way down to the boat docks at Hollywood, and that means that you're going to be able to make trips up and down there. There's primitive camping, there's improved campsites, a lot of fun things going on. But the big day this Saturday, the 25th, from 8 a.m. until 2 p.m., Cuyamoga Trade Day. Also on Saturday, June the 1st, from 8 a.m. until 2 p.m., it started at 10 to 2, but they've added another event to it. It's Sweet Pickins in 80 River Run. It's behind Pizza Hut, next to the Old Town Grill. They're going to be celebrating their first anniversary, and they do a lot of fun stuff along the way, so I can expect the first anniversary to be something special. They've got a yard sale for the vendors outside between them and Old Town Grill, and that went over well. They had one about a month ago, and they're going to keep that up throughout the summer. Right. But we also have at the library, starting on Monday, June the 3rd, a big day to kick off the summer reading program at the Rainwater Library. That's be from 11 to 1. We've got an author, DeCorey Hale, and he's great with the kids. He's a big old teddy bear. Mm-hmm. Looks like a grizzly bear, acts like a grizzly bear, but he's a teddy bear, believe me. And he's got Ebenezer the Sneezer and working on another book right now. We also have a young man that I forget what he calls himself, but he does, I'm sure he's going to end up at some point in time being a part of your summer camp routine, because he does the snakes and other reptiles and shoves and stuff, and he's a lot of fun. But he's also the astronomy guru, that's what he calls himself. Chris Armstrong, I believe, is his real name. But he's going to have the big telescope out for everybody. So we're about to run out of time, but I want to let everybody know about all the fun stuff. And I thank you, Tony, for being here and keeping everybody up with what's going on with Childersburg Park and Recs.
Appreciate it, Tom.
Thank you.